Hey guys, and welcome to the vlog. I'm sorry for the awkward shadows. This is what the 4 o'clock hour is like. I totally just knocked down something. Okay, I'm way behind. Happy day 17. We're having a great hair day, so I straightened it and then did the flips on the end, like the 60s style. And the mane is just thriving. This is what wearing things in your color palette does for you. I talk about it all the time. So everything is from Target. This bodysuit's by A New Day, and then the pants are by Sergio Hudson. It's in their designer holiday line. Target paired up with some designers and for the holiday season, and the pants are super comfy. They are on the bottom kind of big, like the legs are wide, so definitely wear heels if you're short, but in the waist it is a perfect waist and hips. This I got in a size small, and I should have gone down to an extra small. It's kind of long, like the little clip part. It's a bodysuit. That was my only issue. So I have read today. We're getting out of that reading slump. I'm just in such a fiery mood today. My horoscope was so right, saying that I'm going to be in debates. I can sell anything today because I am just, I'm in a mood. But in a good way. Like, I feel great. I'm just very fiery today and I'm loving it. But I have read today, as I said, I start on page 370. We'll get to what that is in a minute. And I read one chapter. And where's my bookmark? So I've read a little over 30 pages today, and it was about chimeras. Is that how you say it? Which genetically, it's so interesting. I had never heard about this before, and I think it is something that women mainly should be taught about. One case in here was a woman I don't remember, like, it was doing something legally and had to prove that her, the kids or her and her spouses or her partner, out they were married, that they were biologically their kids. And so they had to provide DNA for that. But it came back saying that she was not the mother, but the father was the father. And she's like, how is this possible? I birthed these kids myself. So obviously it was a big red flag to whatever government thing that we're dealing with, and we're like, we need to do all these, we need to do like 2 more DNA tests, we need to have proof they were like, or she's going to jail for fraud because they thought it was some kind of surrogacy thing. But it turns out that when she was in the womb herself, that her there was a twin who the embryos came together, and it's not like a Siamese twin situation, but it's like the DNA kind of goes together, so they have somebody else's kind of DNA, like who would have been her sister. The kids have that DNA instead of their actual mother's DNA, because it only would attach to certain things, like certain parts of the body. So it was just really fascinating. This really started, where they found out about this in the 1800s, was from cows. And well, in Roman times, they had noticed that certain cows were sterile, they couldn't have children, and just like if certain kind of cows mate, and about how they have twins, it's really different than like humans, I guess, and it was just really interesting to learn about. And then how like some cancers and dogs and Tasmanian devils, how it has gone down through this DNA being passed on and on and on. But this is because the American flag got torn up by my dog, and there were pieces of fabric in the garden. I was like, that would make a good bookmark. But I'm going to go eat my lunch now. I'm just in a really good mood today, so I'm in a talkative mood, so I need to shut up, and I will talk to y'all later. We are about to get into reading again. I forgot which page we're starting on. We're starting part 4, Other Channels. We have been reading this book for a week. It is quite a thick book, but we should be finishing it, I'm gonna say tomorrow, by like the length of the audiobook I have left. But we're gonna be starting on chapter 14. You, my friend, are a wonderland. That is so true. I think about this a lot, and I really need to read My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. Is that the human body is a beautiful thing and all of that, and just the way people treat the human body, like treat their own and treat other people's, It's disgusting, but we are going to get into this chapter in a little bit. Let's see where we got to in here for the day. I thought about reading one more chapter to get another 30 pages in, but the next chapter is one that is an hour and 20 minutes, and I just don't have the time to get to that tonight. So I got to page 445. Let's do math. Where's the calculator? I hate that word. I don't like it. Minus 370, so I read 75 pages in there. And let's see what percent that is according to Goodreads. I got to 67%, so I don't know if we will be able to finish tomorrow or not. I mean, hopefully, but again, my hopes aren't high, and it's fine. Like, I'm not trying to reach a goal, so I don't know why I'm like, I need to finish a book. Like, I feel like I've been on it too long, and I have been on it longer than usual, but this is a big book. I can't really tell y'all a lot because a lot of this does go over my head, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm understanding what I'm hearing and what I'm reading, but it's just telling somebody. I have a hard time explaining it. But yes, it is very scientific. That it is a 4-star. It's not a 5-star. This wasn't my 5-star prediction project, but it's still a good book, and I am learning a ton, but it's just not hitting the 5-star level for me. In about 2 hours, we will be picking up The Only Good Indians again. I am liking it, and it showed up in a vlog that I watched today, so it was like, I'm like, is this a sign? Am I gonna start liking it more? Who knows? But we are going to be picking that up. I just wanted to check in with y'all for the end of She Has Her Mother's Laugh of the day. And on the audiobook, I have listened to 15 hours and 50 minutes, and I have, if we do it that, okay, by the speed I have it on, we should finish it in 2 hours and 46 minutes, which is at 1.7 speed. I definitely could have upped the speed to 2 for this chapter, so I could have got this chapter read probably, but because I forgot you can up the speed, but it's too late. I already wrote down and told y'all how many pages I read, so I'm not going to go and change that now. But I do think we can hit over 100 pages today, and I have no shows or movies that I'm watching tonight, so there's nothing holding me back. There's no sports. I don't have sports till... We have basketball tomorrow, but it doesn't start till 10 p.m. And that's the thing. There are hockey games this week, but they're all on the West Coast, so they all start like 10. And I'm like, I honestly don't have as much fun if I'm watching by myself. I like to watch sports with other people, and everybody is like in bed by then, and I am in bed. So it's not as fun, but I'm rambling. It's at 9 o'clock update time. I'm sorry this is so dark. Let's see. Yeah, I used to be able to adjust the brightness when recording, but for some reason the camera just stopped doing that. Like, I can't, like, I have to not be recording to do it. That is all like irrelevant because I think it looks fine, and if you have an issue with it, you can just exit out the video because you made it this far. But we are starting here on page 44. Again, the chapters aren't numbered, so I can't tell you what chapter, but it's at 14%. I do remember that. So I'm probably gonna read like 25 pages in this sitting because that's usually how much I get done in my 9 o'clock reading time. So The Only Good Indians, I am liking this, and it's refreshing after a lot of the stuff that I've been reading, but I will catch up with y'all and end up like in the vlog when I finish reading. I read 24 pages. I know myself so well, don't I? So we're 1 page away from 100, so we will be picking up Nas for a 2 today, but I did get to 21%. Right now this is sitting at a 3-star, but there's a lot of potential here because we're not even a quarter of the way into it. So like the 3-star isn't even a set in stone thing. I usually know for a fact what I'm going to rate it once I get to 25%, but it looks like this could get really good, and I'm excited for what's going to happen. And obviously for a horror thriller kind of thing, you want that. I am going to say there is animal cruelty in here in the way of Bambi. We're going to put it like that. So do be aware if that is a trigger for you, because it's sad to read. Like, I can read it, but it makes me sad. Let's talk about Nas for a 2. We will be starting in here on page 295. I know I've been really lazy with this month, but again, it's the end of the year. I can give myself that time. I've hit my reading goal. There's no pressure at this point. So as I said, $2.95 is the page I'm starting on. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you made it this far, leave a deer emoji in the comments below. And as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that notification bell to be notified when all my videos go live. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!